Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another episode of Healthy Life Tips, Healthy Ramadan Tips on Ramadan International TV. I'm your host, Dr. Zihan Rashid. Today I want to briefly mention how fasting actually protects us from some of the most dangerous and chronic diseases known to human beings all over the world. I'll give you some examples. Examples such as heart disease, migraines, colitis, arthritis, skin infections and skin irritation, sinusitis, asthma, allergies, the list goes on. You know how fasting actually protects us? Fasting protects us not necessarily by depriving ourselves. Fasting actually gives us the opportunity to heal the body, the regeneration ability that the body has while it's not busy digesting, it's busy taking care of the food that doesn't need to be absorbed, meaning excretion, etc. When the body has that much time, its natural instinct to heal itself becomes very much strong. You actually boost your immunity. You actually become less likely to develop infections. You also become strong in the sense that you develop more emotional control. Now you no longer have distractions such as I mentioned earlier, coffee, cigarettes, drinking tea or drinking soda pop, etc. Once those things are out, because you're now doing mindful eating, as I like to use, now suddenly your ability to do good increases altogether. So fasting is not just about deprivation with food and drink. Fasting is actually about developing a stronger self. It's actually developing a strong sense of ability to control what you know is harmful for you. Now, there are conditions such as chronic back pain, joint pain, arthritis, osteoporosis. Millions of people suffer from this. Majority of people, unfortunately, in the Western world and now sadly even in the Eastern world, are overweight. People are suffering the consequences of chronic overuse and overeating. Ramadan becomes a beautiful opportunity not only to not overeat, but actually to change from unthinkful eating to thoughtful eating. I also want to remind myself and all of you, fried foods, deep fried foods in particular, fatty content, particularly fat that's coming from the animal sources, sweets and processed foods are some of the most harmful things known to human beings. In and out of Ramadan, they don't change. Really, it gives us a chance to figure out why is it that we want to eat food that has been cooked at high temperatures, in oils, the changes in which are not even known to us as to what changes take place in food. Why do we want to put that food inside our body, particularly in Ramadan? So I'm today asking all of us, myself first, that we become mindful when we are putting foods in our stomachs. So just to make 3 points again. Number one, fasting is one of the most beneficial things against chronic diseases. Number two, it gives us the ability to control ourselves so that we become more thoughtful individuals. And number three, we actually have a more sense of what we're putting inside our stomachs so that we can become stronger and more wholesome human beings. Until the next time, I thank you. Have a great Ramadan.